Hello, I am Adhiraj Joshi and I am going to be talking about circular economy in the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry is evolving to increase resource efficiency, to reduce wastage and prioritize eco-friendliness. So, the shift to a circular economy emphasizes cost saving, sustainability and social impact. Since now in the pharmaceutical industry especially, we are getting a lot of wastage, and we also have increased resource usage. We need to shift to a model which caters to this better, in a way that we are able to manage resources better, more efficiently, and we are able to stop the wastage as well. And we should be able to make a social impact. So, circular economy. Circular economy is an economic system that prioritizes reducing, reusing, and recycling materials to create a closed loop system. This is opposed to the traditional linear economy, which relies on the take, make, dispose model, which is basically taking the a resource particular and making a product and then disposing it off. In a It is basically linear, as in it is in a straight line. We are not reusing any material, or we are not recycling any material. So this model has little emphasis on resource efficiency or the impact on the environment. But circular economy, since it prioritizes the three R's, which are reducing, reusing, and recycling, we kind of create a closed loop model where the materials which are supposed to be thrown off as wastage are being reused, and we are saving a lot on resources there. So, linear versus circular. Linear economy prioritizes economic growth with a narrow focus on profit over social and environmental impact. The circular economy, on the other hand, aims to create a sustainable, restorative, and regenerative system. As I said, linear economy basically has profits as the main deciding factor, and it doesn't care much about the social or the environmental impacts. But circular economy since it creates sustainable system and a closed loop system, we are reusing the materials again, we are reducing the usage of materials. It is much better for the environment, and it is also much better for our resources. Then, approaches to circular economy. Approaches to circular economy include extending product life cycles through reuse, remanufacturing, and recycling, sharing business models, and prioritizing resource efficiency. So these are the main approaches which we can take, which are basically to extend the life cycle of a particular product, and to not just let it go waste after some use. So we can keep reusing the particular product. The examples will be given in the next slides. We'll be remanufacturing some products, we'll be recycling some products, we'll be sharing business models and prioritizing the resource efficiency here. The benefits of the circular economy include reducing wastage, decreasing carbon footprint, conserving resources, increasing efficiency, creating new job opportunities. It also shifts the focus from a linear profit model to a more holistic and sustainable approach. So we'll talk more about these in the future slides now. Yeah. Benefits of the circular economy in the pharmaceutical industry. The pharmaceutical industry in particular is capitalizing on the circular economy to increase the resource efficiency, to reduce its costs, and to prioritize sustainability. The benefits here include economic viability first. So, since circular economy prioritizes resource efficiency, including the resources of energy and materials and the disposal of waste as well, this leads to long-term economic viability, and this leads to cost saving as well. Since we are using the resources more judiciously and efficiently, and we are reusing the particular products or materials, and we are recycling some products, so by these processes, the circular economy basically prioritizes, like it is useful for long-term economics of the particular company, for a pharmaceutical company in the industry. This is economic viability. We have another factor, another benefit, which is social impact. So by reducing the wastage and conserving resources, we create new job opportunities, since these processes uh, involve a lot of methods, such as reusing, such as recycling, such as reducing. New people have to be on the workforce for this to achieve, for us to achieve this. So it has a positive social impact, such as, like, it basically creates new job opportunities. So it is very useful for the growth of the country, of the industry. The third point is sustainability. So this is a very important point, because circular economy increases sustainability. It reduces the carbon footprint of the industry. It reduces carbon footprint, as in, for making any particular product, let's say any pharmaceutical product, since we are talking about pharmaceutical industry. To make the particular product, we have to we leave a massive carbon footprint to make a single bottle or a single vial of a particular product, like a vaccine. So we basically reduce this carbon footprint drastically if we use the circular economy in a closed loop system, such as, like, reusing the bottles again, or recycling the bottles in this way. We also conserve water resources a lot, since water is a very like, high volume factor which is used in the industry. We conserve water a lot, and this is very good for the environment. We also promote eco-friendly practices. So in general, we try to drive towards a more sustainable approach, and thus it is more holistic and better for the environment. The key elements of pharmaceutical circular economy involve waste reduction. Circular economy prioritizes reducing the wastage, including proper disposal of hazardous materials and using waste as a resource where possible. So this serves two purposes. Firstly, our wastage is reduced. It is better for the environment. It is better for our pockets, since wastage disposal takes a bit of money. So we not only use this, like, save on the wastage. We also use this waste to as a resource again, which which basically makes us use less of the raw materials, and we don't need the raw materials as much as we would in a linear model. So our waste is reduced a lot. Second key element is recycling. Recycling, including sorting and processing of materials to be reused in production. This is mainly used for plastics or papers or cardboards. A lot of plastics can be recycled now, and recycling them is probably the best thing we can do if we don't want to waste it. Similar with paper. Paper can be very easily recycled, and cardboard can very easily be recycled, and we can use them again for packaging or for various other materials as well. Third important key element is reusing materials. The pharmaceutical industry aims to prioritize reuse, including product design with recyclability in mind. The reuse of lab equipment in particular, and increased use of reusable packaging, as I said. So the pharmaceutical industry in particular tries to use the third method, which is reusing, as much as it can, since we can easily reuse the lab equipment, right? And we can use the, like, packaging which we used, we can use them again, and we have to try to follow the reuse, since it is better than recycling, because sometimes many types of plastics cannot be actually recycled. So it limits our options in what we can recycle and what cannot. But reusing is much more general, in that sense, that we can reuse many materials, like glass materials or plastic materials as well, and they can contribute to the circular economy better. So these are the three key elements of the pharmaceutical circular economy. Now, practicality, scalability, and social impact of this economy in the pharmaceutical industry. So practicality, Circular economy must be scalable and cost effective, with a focus on the practical solutions for the specific needs of the pharmaceutical industry. The solutions which we provide in the used in the circular model need to be practical. If they are not practical, then we cannot implement them. And as they need to be practical, they need to have two qualities in them. First is scalability. So they need to be scalable such that we can use like scale up the products, and not just in a pilot lab. We can use these methods in the actual lab setup, actual industrial setup. They need to be scalable, and they also need to be cost effective, since in the end profits are a very important factor in deciding any method. So they need to be cost effective such that they are more practical to be used. The circular economy methods like reusing, recycling, and reducing. Scalability, as I said, transition to circular economy must be scalable to ensure long-term success. So they need to be scalable, since we need to make high volume products. So we need to use these elements of circular economy in a more scalable manner. The third is social impact. Circular economy prioritizes social impact. Since it creates many new job opportunities, and it reduces wastage and promotes sustainability. So this is the social impact which is caused by the pharmaceutical industry. The circular economy in the pharmaceutical industry. The considerations for cost and regulatory compliance in the transition to a circular economy. So the transition to circular economy must prioritize cost and regulatory compliance as well. So I already talked about cost, such that the circular economy methods must be cost effective and efficient, so that they ensure long-term success and viability. Regarding the regulatory compliance, pharmaceutical industry must comply with existing regulations while transitioning to a circular economy, ensuring proper disposal of hazardous materials and reducing environmental impact. So when we are trying to put a new method like circular economy in place, we need to make sure that they follow the regulatory compliance set by the industry standard. Yeah, so that was it for my side. To conclude, achieving economic viability and sustainability through circular practices in the pharmaceutical industry. Pharmaceutical industry's transition to circular economy prioritizes sustainability, economic viability, and social impact. Sustainability, since it is useful for the environment; economic viability, since we are using the resources more efficiently; and social impact, since we are creating new job opportunities as well. So this shift towards resource efficiency and eco-friendliness will reduce the industry's carbon footprint, improve the water efficiency, and conserve our resources while ensuring long-term viability. So yeah, that was from my side. I'm Avirat Joshi, and thank you.